Bless you.
Okay, everybody, please put your books away. Quietly take out paper to start the warm-up. Quietly have your homework out on your desk. I'm going to come around and check it, please. Tim, there's something under your chair. Let's go. Start the warm-up, please. Yes? Yes, quickly, please. Yes? Yes, quickly. Let's go. Come on, quickly. Brandon, please do the warm-up. Next time, do it in pencil. Okay. That's good. Keep doing your work, okay? You have it? Adrian. Please do the warm-up, okay? Let's go do the warm-up. Ryan, homework. Okay, very good. Yes, Bren? Quickly, please. You can do this one. Keep doing your work, okay? Good job. Okay, good job. Okay, take that one out and put it on my desk. Or hand it to me right now, please. It's very good, Rosalie. Good work. Thank you. Okay, you got a misplaced L there, okay? I'll make that correction. Oh, and here, you had to do the ones that were left, not the ones you crossed out. Okay? Okay, good. Let me stand up, please. Good work there, Belly. Shyla, homework. Okay. What about this?
I didn't get it.
Okay, when we go over it, make sure if you don't get it, you ask me questions. Okay? Good. John, homework. What about the L in Seattle? Okay, make that correction. Okay, John, good. Henry. Okay, good. Good work. Michelle? Okay, Michelle, good. Good work. Christy. Got the answer here. You have to write it out. Okay? Okay, good. Ashley, did you pick up what you missed yesterday?
Yeah. Did we have a lesson yesterday?
No, there were no notes yesterday.
Okay.
Okay. 10 homework. Forgot that E. Oh. Okay. It's very good, Tim. Keep doing your homework. It's very good. Keep it up. Alex. Very good. Good work, Alex. Steve, homework. Okay. Very good. Good, Steve. Jen? Oops, excuse me. It's all right. Oh, very good, Jen. Good work. Jen? Okay. Very good. Good work. Thank you. Okay, Alex, good. Good work, Alex. Brandon, homework, please.
Yeah, I have. I didn't get how to do the bottom part, but I did everything else.
What, this part here?
Yeah.
All right.
And I think I had messed up.
Yeah, there's some letters there that shouldn't be. So when we go over it, make sure you make the corrections.
Alright.
All right. Diana? Couple extra letters in here. So when we go over, let's see if you can make the corrections, okay? Good. Okay, good work, Diana. Josh, homework, please. That's good, Josh. Good work. Dave? Okay, good, Dave. Keep it up. Good work. Marcus. Yes, it is. Very good. Okay, Marcus, good. Good work. Oh, that's right, you were absent yesterday. Could you take that out and I'll make sure I get it in my book? Did you pick up yesterday's homework? Okay, thank you. Patrick, homework?
Yeah.
Okay, next page, please. Okay, Patrick, good. Good work. Very good, Carly. Good work. Okay. Okay, let's begin our warm-up today. Number 1, is that a right triangle? John?
Yes.
Yes, John, why?
25 plus 144 equals 169.
Good, where'd you get the 25 and the 144?
5 squared plus 12 squared.
Good. Number 2, Alex?
10.5913.
That is correct. 10.5913. Number 3, Ryan?
1 and 8/15.
That is correct. 1 and 8/15. Marcus, how about 4?
4.005.
That's correct. 4.005. Number 5. Steve?
2/15.
What'd you have, Aubrey?
1 and 7/21.
Reduce it. Jen?
I got 1 and 1/3.
That's correct. Aubrey, you were correct. You just needed to reduce it. Okay? Questions 1 through 5? John?
Number 2.
What'd you get for your first set of parentheses?
0.1345.
Did you copy it correctly?
No.
Okay. Make sure you do that, John. Brandon?
What was number 2?
10.5913.
What was the first parenthesis?
9.6883. Make sure you line up your decimals and then...
Whoops, I added.
Okay. Ashley?
The first one was yes, right?
Correct.
I got no.
Okay, do you have 5 squared plus 12 squared? Does it equal 13 squared?
I have 25 plus 144
That's correct.
equals 52.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, number 6. Patrick.
8 divided by 4 equals 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 times 6 equals 24.
Good. Tim?
6 times 2 equals 12. 12 plus 8 equals 20. 20 plus 4 equals 24.
Good. Josh?
4 minus 2 equals 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 8 is 24.
Good. John?
8 plus 6 is 14. 14 times 2 is 28. 28 minus 4 is 24.
Very good. Marcus?
6 times 2 is 12. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 times 2 is 24.
Okay, good. Another one, Patrick?
Yeah. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. 4 times 6 equals 24.
Very good. Very good. All right, how about the last one? Ryan?
9 minus 7 equals 2. 3 times 4 equals 8. 3 times 8 equals 24.
Good. Alex?
9 times 3 is 27. 27 minus 7 is 20. 20 plus 4 is 24.
Good. Ashley?
7 minus 3 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 6. Wait, no. Whoops. 9 minus 4 is 6.
What's 9 minus 4?
I got it wrong.
That's okay.
I did it right now.
Marcus?
9 minus 7 is 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 times 3 is 24.
Good. Patrick?
9 minus 7 equals 2. 2 times 3 equals 6. 6 times 4 equals 24.
Okay. Good. Any questions on your warm-up? All right, please take out your homework. Okay, on your homework, the first page, at the very top, graphing the numbers. Should look like this. You simply had to fill in the numbers there. Take a minute, look it over. The second part, we had to list what was in between what they gave us. Again, take a minute, look, see if you have any questions. Brandon?
What if you put on number where it says that you're between -5 and -8? What if you put -7 and -6? Does it matter what order you put in?
No, that's okay. Any other questions? All right, then the next section, you had to graph them, which they simply just meant to put a dot on the number line. Some of you drew lines, which is okay. Yes, Marcus?
I have a question. Okay, on the first one it says like graph 1 through 4. You're supposed to graph it on the top one, right? Like on.
1 through 4?
Yeah, you're supposed to graph it on the top, right?
No, I think...
I mean 1 and 4, like. that number.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just drew a dot here and here. It's okay if you put it above it. That's okay. Was that your question?
Yeah, because I put it.
Oh, that's fine too. Just so we know that it's 1 and 4. It's pretty close to those numbers. Any other questions? Okay, how about the bottom? What did it spell out, Michelle?
Seattle.
Seattle. When we make a deposit into a bank account, does that mean we put money in or take it out? Jen?
Put money in.
Put money in. Good. What happens to the balance then when we put money in? Alex?
It goes up.
It goes up. So is that positive or negative, Alex?
Positive.
Good. Questions on your first page? All right. Let's go to the second page.
We call them out. Or you can put them out.
I'm going to call on people, Brandon. All right. The first row, numbers 1, 2, and 3. Patrick.
Greater than and no less than.
Say it again, please.
Less than and less than.
No, 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, greater than, less than, less than.
Good. Greater than, less than, and less than. How about the next row? John?
Greater, greater, and less than.
Yes, greater than, less than. The next row. Michelle?
Less than, greater than, equal.
That's correct. Row beginning with 10. Ryan?
Less than, greater than, less than.
Good. Next row. Brandon? Number 13.
Greater than, greater than, greater than.
Good. They are all greater than there. Andrea, how about the next row?
Less than, and greater than.
Very good. All right, we're batting 1,000. Tim, next row.
Equal to, less than, and less than.
Very good. Marcus?
Less than, greater than, and less than.
Good. And Jen, how about the last row?
Greater than, greater than, greater than.
Very good. How many had all those right? Good job, class. Good job. Any questions on the second page, John?
Yeah. Why wouldn't number 3 be equal?
Number 3. Okay, -1 and +1. Look up on.
Because it's equal apart.
Okay, that's a good. We're not doing absolute value though, are we? We're just simply look on our number line up here, John. -1 or +1. Which one is greater? Right. That's what they were asking for, not how far each one was apart from 0. Okay? Any other questions? Okay, third page. What does a boa constrictor order at the ice cream shop? Alex?
Snake shake.
A snake shake. Take a minute, look at the ones. Some of you didn't have the correct ones circled. See if you have any questions. You had to cross out the box, and what was left was your answer. Any questions, people? How many had the entire assignment correct? That's good, great. No questions? Okay, take out your notes then, please. Okay. What's today's date? Raise your hand. Ryan?
28.
28th. Please date your notes. November 28th. Yes?
Are we allowed to take notes in pen if we want to?
That's fine. That's the only thing you can do in pen in here. Volunteer to read our quote of the week. Michelle?
What is best in mathematics deserves not merely to be learned as a task, but to be assimilated as a part of daily thought and brought again and again before the mind with ever renewed encouragement.
Very good. What does that mean? Anybody? Patrick?
It means to not think of math as as not something fun to do, and only use it in school, but to use it in your everyday life.
Very good. Anybody else? Brandon?
The math is around you all the time.
That's correct. And it means don't just learn it because you have to. Learn it because you want to, and have it as a part of your daily life, because math is power. All right, good. Okay, today's lesson is titled Writing Variable Expressions. So please title your notes. Okay, I want you to think for a minute. I know, I know you can do this. There are times throughout the day, I'm sure, where you hear words, but in actuality, you're talking about numbers. For example, Susie is 6 inches shorter than Mary. Anybody else think of an example that you hear? Ashley?
How old is she turning?
Okay. Brandon?
Tom is 5 inches taller than Susie.
Okay. Anybody else? Patrick?
Never mind.
Kendra?
Like when you're taking like a test or something and the teacher saw you got like a 20 out of like 40 or something.
Good. Good, Kendra. Alex?
Your pizza's $2.50.
Okay. Is that how much they cost here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Tim?
You off.
Like my shoe size is like 12 inches or feet.
Compared to maybe somebody else's? Okay, good. Now, I want you to think of another example here. Say you have an after-school job. You make $7 an hour. But this week, you're busy. You can only work 2 hours. But next week, you can work 10. So I'm going to put up here $7 H. What is H? Does anyone know? Alex?
Hour.
It's the hours. Good. What is H called? Does anyone know that? Patrick? Patrick?
Me?
Yes. Patrick?
A variable?
Good. A variable. So, writing expressions today, variable is number 1. It's a letter that represents a value that can change. The example I gave you, that H can change. 2 hours this week, 10 hours next week. Variable. Yes, Brandon?
So the numbers change, not the letter?
Well, what goes in for the letter changes.
Numbers?
Correct. Yes.
So you have like $8 because you put like 8 and then like B.
Sure. Yes. You can use any letter. Any letter in the alphabet will work. Okay, that's a variable. What I wrote on the board, 7H, is called a variable expression because it contains a variable. You'll see it up there as one of the examples. The other two are also examples of variable expressions. Can you see? So we have variable and variable expression. Say that job that I've represented up here, you get a raise. You now make $7.50 an hour. How will that change? Jen?
They'll be 0.50 after 7.
Okay, so 7.5H, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Brandon?
I didn't get it.
Which part?
The 7H and then the 4. Where do you get the 4W from?
That's just an example. It's just another example of a variable expression. Okay? Okay, another example. You're going to an Eagles game. Tim? I used Phillies in my other classes, but for you, Tim, I used Eagles. Okay? You're going to an Eagles game. They're selling hot dogs. They're very good, by the way, in Philadelphia.
So the cheesesteak.
So are the cheesesteaks, you're right. Okay, but the hot dogs at Vet Stadium, where the Eagles play, sell for $3. I want you to give me a variable expression for N hot dogs. Marcus?
N hot over $3. Or
Not over, because that means divided.
3N.
3N. 3N means however many I buy, I have to pay $3 for, right?
Where do you get the N from?
That's, I just said that's the N number of hot dogs. That's what I'm using as my variable. Jen?
Wouldn't that mean you have to multiply them?
Yes, that's right. So if I got 2 hot dogs, how much money am I spending?
$6.
3 times 2. Good, Jen. Yes.
Can it be like any letter?
It can be any letter. Yes, Michelle, it can be. Good
Why
question.
isn't it confusing?
It can be any letter, Brandon, whatever you choose. Okay, part B today, evaluating expressions. What I just did with the $2 for a hot dog was evaluating an expression. So if I come back to my original example on the board here, 7H, and I said you work 2 hours this week, how much money are you going to make this week? Ryan? 14. How much would you make if you worked 10 hours next week? Josh?
70.
Good. What we just did was, we took the number of hours and did what? Michelle?
Multiplied by 7.
Good, but what we actually put it in for there, didn't we? Put it in for the H? Well, that's what evaluating means. Substituting a number for a variable. Yes?
So for the hot dog thing, would the N be 2?
Yes, we substituted 2 for the N. We evaluated that example.
Do you have to write that though? Or can you just write however many dollars it was times 2?
Yeah, do you have to write what this?
Do you have to write the N or?
Well, normally you'll be given that, yes. You won't be given, like if we're just talking, of course I'm not going to say write down, but you'll be given expressions and asked to evaluate for a certain amount of money or numbers. So I'm going to give you an example. Here's what you were asking me, Jen. Evaluate the expression 4h plus 3. Now the part 4h plus 3 is the expression, and then it says 4h equals 2. What are we going to do with that? What are we going to do with h equals 2? Marcus?
I guess like 4 times 2. 4 times 2 plus 3
Good.
would be 11.
Okay. What Marcus did here was wherever he saw an h in our expression, he substituted a 2. So that was the first step. And remember, if there is nothing in between a number and parentheses, what operation do we do? Patrick?
Multiplication.
Good. And as Marcus said then, the answer is 8. Because 11. 4 times 2 is 8. We add 3, we get 11. Any questions so far? Okay, now, I'm sure you often hear, probably on radio ads or maybe even here at school, phrases such as twice as much. 3 times as long. Half as heavy. Yes?
So in the question it's 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3
Is 11. Okay? So you hear phrases like that. Twice as much. You hear that at the store, right? Things like that. 3 times as long. Social studies class is 3 times as long as math. Because math class is fun, Tim. No, it's not really 3 times as long. They're all the same, but that was just an example.
I thought fifth period was the longest.
Okay, well, we have extra 10 minutes because we read, but that's all. Okay, what we're doing there is we're taking words and translating them into variable expressions. Now, there's 2 parts to that. Taking words, putting them into numbers, or the opposite. So, people, if you're sitting at your desk taking notes, write the opposite. You don't have to write both of those things up there, as long as you understand. Remember, you don't have to write everything I write. Take words, change them into numbers. Take numbers and change them into words.
You can do one of those?
Yeah, and then just write either opposite or vice versa. I'm going to give you some examples.
Wait.
Okay. Say I give you the words a number plus -3. How would I take those words from a word phrase? Now this example's on page 106, people, so you have your choice here. How do I take the words a number plus -3 and make it a variable expression? Patrick.
A plus -3.
Okay, a plus -3. You chose A, I chose N. Again, the letter doesn't matter. So we took a word phrase and changed it from words to a variable expression. Going to give you another, yes?
Why'd you put the parentheses around -3?
Good question. Why'd I put these here? Only because you don't get mixed up with the signs. If I put, okay, I don't, that's why I do it that way. Andrew?
Do you have to put them there?
You don't have to, but I think it makes it clearer to see. Okay, Tim?
Would it make a difference if you put it on N plus or?
Well, in this case, we have 2 operation signs technically, so that's why I did it here. Marcus?
What if we switched around and put -3 before?
Before N?
Yeah.
That would work okay, but it's backwards here from what the words are.
Oh.
Technically in math, that's not incorrect. Yes?
So a number means like you could put a letter?
Yes. That's the variable part of it. Any letter.
So that means,
Okay, what if I say 6 less than a number? 6 less than a number. Michelle?
6 minus n.
6 minus n? What do you think, Aubrey?
N minus 6.
Why do you think that?
Because
You're right. Tell me why.
less than a number.
Right. Do you see the difference? 6 less than a number?
Yeah.
Yours was a number less than 6, what you gave me. That's a tricky saying right there. Questions so far? Alex?
So then when it says less than in like a question, you always minus the number from the letter? Like go the letter minus the number?
I hate when I say always, Alex. 9 times out of 10, yes, but there may be like something else here. Like it may say 2 plus a number, then less than. So you got to be careful. It's not always. Okay, yes.
Do you have to put the parentheses around the -6, or would that be considered negative 6?
Well, in here there's not another sign, so it doesn't matter here. We're going to learn next week that it's negative. This also does mean minus. But we don't need to put parentheses here because there's not another sign. Okay? All right. Now we're going to do it the other way. We're going to start with a variable expression and go to words. Start with the variable and go to words. So I'm going to give you this time. Yes?
Is this in the book too? Or do we have to write
Yeah,
it?
this is still all page 106. K divided by 8. Try to write that in words without using the word divided. Can anybody do that? Jen?
K over 8.
Okay, that's Steve.
K into 8?
Okay, well no, that would be 8 into K.
Oh.
Christy?
K of 8.
No, what does of mean in math? Times, okay? It's okay, you're thinking. All of those, what Jen and Steve were correct. I chose the big math word, quotient. K divided by 8, the quotient of number and 8. What if I gave you 15 minus b? 15 minus b. Patrick?
15 less than B? Or less, B less than 15?
B less than 15 would work. I chose an easier route, 15 minus a number. Either one is correct. Questions so far on this, people? Any questions? Andrea?
What does quotient mean?
Quotient means divided. See my sign up there in the corner has all the math words. Okay. Okay, the last thing then, variable expressions with more than one operation. Use the order of operations. What does that mean? Order of operations. Alex.
Says sub, we'll take, substitute, take words and change them into numbers.
Well, kind of, but I mean here. Do you remember back what order of operations means, Jen?
PEMDAS.
What's that mean?
Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction.
Very good. And what's the saying that goes along with that? Jen?
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Aubrey, what's please mean?
Oh, parentheses.
No, not actually please, but I mean parentheses. Class, excuse. What's that mean?
Exponents.
My
Multiplication.
dear
Division.
Aunt
Addition.
Sally. Okay, good. So that's what we do here. An example, evaluate 1.5 plus 2n for n equals 12. How do I do that? Patrick?
You do the multiplication first, but you put 12 in for n, and then you do the multiplication, and then you add.
Good. Alex?
Or you could substitute n for 12 and then put quotations around,
Parentheses.
parentheses around n 12 so you know to do those first.
Good. Jen?
What about for up in the example that says a number plus -3? Wouldn't you have to do something with those parentheses though? Because that's order of operations.
Right. So you would have to take it out of there. So next week, we haven't gotten to this yet, but plus a negative, depending on what this is. That's a good point, yes. Marcus?
I have a question. Is that 1.5?
Yes. 1.5 plus 2n. So Patrick said put 12 in for n. Class, what's 2 times 12?
24.
Plus 1.5 gives us 25.5.
This is all our notes.
Yes, Brandon? Once you finish writing, I'd like you to take out your textbooks quietly. Remember, if you don't have a book, please share. and open to page 107, please. Page 107. Okay. Above number 7, somebody raise their hand and read the directions for me, please. Above number 7. Michelle.
Write a variable expression for each quantity. Explain what the variable represents.
Good. Page 107. So we're going to write a variable and then explain what it is. Look at number 7. Kim's height if she's 6 inches shorter than her mother. What would a variable expression be? Steve?
It's like n minus negative 6.
No, just n minus
minus
6.
6.
Good. What does m represent?
Her mom's height.
Good. How about number 8? The number of calories in 3 slices of bread. Patrick?
C times 3.
Or how else could you say that?
3 times C?
Andrea?
3C.
3C. Okay. Look at number 9. Mike's age if Mike is 3 years older than Jill. Brian?
3x.
No, that would be multiply, wouldn't it? Think about that one again.
Plus,
So what would it be?
3 plus x.
Okay, good. What's x represent?
Jill.
Jill's age. Good. Go down to number 11. Twice a number. What would that be? Twice a number. Alex?
N2,
Or how can we say that?
2n.
2n. Alex, always put the number first. Okay? Look at number 14. The quotient of 3 divided by w. There's that word, Andrea. Quotient of 3 divided by w. Marcus?
W over 3 or 3 over W?
3 over w. Okay? And one more. 16. 17 less than n. Michelle?
N minus 17.
Good. N minus 17 is correct. Okay, quietly put your books away, and I'm going to pass out your homework.
Oh, do we?
Brandon, let me explain it, I'll tell you. Okay, class, quiet, please. Where do you think we use variable expressions in real life? Patrick?
When you're trying to figure out how to.
Okay. Marcus? How many of you have science this semester? Where do you use variable expressions in science? Formulas? Steve?
When you're trying to figure out like how much something weighs.
Okay. You have to substitute
Yeah.
something in. Okay. How about, yes, Patrick?
When you're trying to convert measurements.
Very good. Jen?
When you're trying to find the price of clothes or something.
Very good. That's another way, yes.
Like in science, like when you try to find density.
Okay, the density formula. Good. Okay, somebody raise your hand and read the homework board to me, please. Andrea?
Page 64 from workbook, Xerox copy, numbers 1 to 22, do all of them, and a quiz on Friday.
Okay, good. There are 2 extra. Please give to Vince and John. Okay. Take a minute, look over your homework. Please do a couple, and then I'll have you pack up. Yes?
For number 1 through 6, you don't have to write the answer.
I'm not sure what you mean. Write a variable expression. Oh, it doesn't say evaluate. Yeah, just write the expression. Could you pass it forward, John? Pass it forward, please. Thank you, John. Brandon?
Number 1, do you have to put the number before you subtract?
No, that one has to be after. So like,
So it'd be like
Thank you.
5 subtract any number any letter you want to be.
yes, any letter, yes. Yes.
On number 2, it says the absolute value. Do you have to put the lines in?
What do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
But do you like put it in N?
Yeah, you put it around N. Good question, Michelle. Yes.
Number 5, do you have to put 2 expressions? This is 3 more in the product.
Yes. Yes. No, into one expression, but use, so 3 more than the product. What would the product of 8 and a number be?
So wouldn't it be like
Well,
X?
don't use a times, because that looks like a variable. Okay?
So, what should I use?
Shh, please, John, please work.
So then 8 and equals
No, plus. Plus 3, right? Because it's 3 more than.
Okay.
Okay? Marcus?
I have a question on like number 3.
Okay, I'll be right there. Josh, what's your question?
How do you spell it?
What's the product of a number and negative 8? What's product mean? Okay, so how would you do that?
I don't know.
What are you multiplying here?
Negative 8,
And?
a number.
Okay, so how would we do that?
Negative 8 and
Good.
okay.
Very good. Okay, hang on, let me get Marcus. Yes.
Alright, I have no clue what
All
to
right.
put first. Or,
What's product mean?
like the answer to a number?
What kind of operation are we using for product?
Multiplication?
Good. So what are we multiplying here?
Negative 8.
And?
Negative 8 and P and the product of. So
Wow.
is it negative 8
Times?
P? So negative.
Yeah, negative 8p would be good. Alex, do you have a question?
Some quarters.
Okay.
It would be
How much is a quarter?
25 cents.
So how do we represent that in numbers?
0.25.
Okay.
So it would be N25 or
0.25n.
yeah. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Brandon?
Right here, so if it's 5 less than a number, would it be 5 subtract x?
No, because this is the number. X is the number, so it has to be the other way.
So up here it would be 15 more than, oh no, wait a minute, so it'd be x plus 15?
Just make sure you put it in absolute value of the box.
Oh, so it's got,
Okay.
so 15's got to be in the box?
Yeah. No, the number does.
What number?
Any variable that you use.
Oh, so it'd be the box, then x, then plus 15?
Yes, yes.
And then down,
Wait a minute, hang on. Okay, people, you may pack up. We will go over this tomorrow. Yes? Quickly. Okay, please listen. Tim? We have about 3 minutes. Marcus? Jen? Yes. Marcus, you start. Class, we're going to finish by playing 24. Please finish your homework assignment and have it tomorrow.
All right. 8, 2, 5, and 7.
That was on last week's quiz. Carly?
2 times 5 equals 10. 10 minus 7 equals 3. 3 times 8 equals 7.
Very good.
Yeah, that is it. 7,
John?
2, 1, 5.
Marcus?
Oh, 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 minus 5.
Yeah.
All right. 8, 9, 6, and 3.
Andrea?
Okay, 9 minus 8 is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, and 6 times 4 is 24. 9 and 7.
Josh.
5 minus 3 equals 2. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 plus 7 equals
25. It's okay, Josh. You're trying. Let's go. Who else can get this? Tim?
I'm done!
He had his hand. All right, Brandon, you were next if Tim doesn't get it.
9 plus 5. Yeah, 14. 14 plus 7 equals 21. 21 plus 3 equals 20.
I had 9.
Tim got
He
one.
had his hand.
Cheater, Jen.
That's the second one.
We're the same one.
Say it out loud.
9, 3, 2, and then 7.
9, 3, 2, 7.
Got it.
Josh.
7 times 2 equals 14. 14 plus 9 equals...
Oh, Josh.
I had it. I had it.
That's okay. Keep trying. Oh, come on, people. Patrick.
9. Be quiet. 7. 9 minus 7 equals 2. Never mind.
Malia.
9 plus 7 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 3 times 3 is 7. Finally.
Quickly.
Run, don't wait. Hurry up.
No, they're winning.
Well,
I
Jen
refuse
added
to
one.
lose.
Wait.
Tell up 3. The first is 7. 5. 9.
Oh, I have it.
Brandon.
9. Wait a minute. Yeah, 9 plus 7.
Oh my God!